Welcome to the Outbound Prospecting Workshop. In this video, I'm going to show you how to approach and communicate with your clients over social media to book 50 plus calls every single week. Now, when you combine this strategy with the inbound marketing strategy that I taught in my Facebook group, you'll be growing your ideal audience and booking new clients at will and on demand. Now, the tactic I'm about to teach you in this video is something that I use every single day to consistently book new clients. It's a strategy that is being taught and sold for tens of thousands of dollars. When you begin booking consistent clients, you'll be positioned to benefit from our help as inbound closers who specialize in closing deals for agencies just like yours. Now, not all outreach methods are created equal. There are a lot of people out there who are spamming out their offers in hopes that someone will click their link before the platform shuts them down. That's what you want to avoid doing. And it's why I created this training to show you exactly how to properly communicate when doing your outbound prospecting in order to book a high number of calls. Now, first, I want to show you a few results so that you know this strategy will work for you. Tosh says, "We prepare spiritual entrepreneurs for authentic leadership by activating their authority resonance." She said, "I onboarded another $5,300 client today, 5 strategy session calls in the last 10 days, 3 signed up, getting our momentum up day by day, pushing a little bit more. Follow the system and be patient, it works." Christopher says, "I create movie-like emotional wedding films that tell the detailed, beautiful story of your big day." He says, "Big wins yesterday, booked my biggest client ever at $4,300. That's $8,000 in revenue collected, 2 new clients, 1 upgrade. First client booked from organic content. It's feeling great." Mark says, this video method spreads your offer at the speed of light. He said, "I just made a 1 call close for $8,000. I can really feel the improvements and everything starts to make sense. Just keep going." Now, everybody that I've studied and worked with who's making 7 figures or more annually is using a form of this strategy. If you want to use paid ads later on, that's totally fine. This strategy will help your ads bring in more leads and sales as well. Now, I spent 14 months trying to learn how to generate leads to sell my software development services. I tried a lot of things that didn't work, but with this strategy, I began booking 50 plus appointments every single week. Stay on target and committed by spending at least 30 minutes every day carrying out this strategy, and it will generate a consistent income for you. Remember that your revenue is a direct reflection of the number of qualified offers that you make. One of the first things I see people doing wrong is leading with their service or their offer. People are terrible about this. I've been interested in working with somebody and initiated the conversation with them. The next thing I get is a giant spam post with a huge list of projects that they've done and a link to go to their website and read more. This is just not the way you want to do it. It's an instant turnoff and nobody's going to want to continue a conversation with you. So never lead with your offer. Don't talk about what you do, don't talk about what you can do, and don't talk about what you've done. Stop talking about you. The second thing I see people doing wrong is dropping links. They'll send out messages to cold to people and with their offer or a link to something or that goes somewhere. If you're initiating the conversation, for goodness sake, do not post your offer in the chat as a way to start the conversation, and never post a link unless you first ask the user if they want it. That's a surefire way of getting your domain permanently banned on Facebook. Now, lastly, stop trying to automate your marketing. Marketing is not something that should be automated when you're in your early stages of launching a campaign. Marketing and prospecting are an emotional process that require a relationship to be built between you and your prospects. Automation kills the relationship, so don't try to automate anything in the beginning. So what is outreach prospecting? All right. So outreach prospecting is a way to engage your prospects in conversation and get them to book a call on your calendar so that you can talk to them about your service. Now, what I'm going to show you is warm outreach so that you can prospect effectively to book your calls. And why is it warm? Because hopefully you've combined this with a cold organic marketing strategy I've shown you in the Facebook group, and you've already attracted a pool of potential buyers. Now that you have attracted your buyers with cold marketing, they know who you are and you have a relationship with them. It's no longer cold. Now, when you do your outreach to this pool of warm buyers, you'll be 3 times more effective than cold outreach alone. Now, this strategy can be used on any platform that allows you to have a private conversation with other members. The best platform for this are things like Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. So let's dive in and go through the 4 steps that I want to focus on today. The first step is to go fishing in your pool of warm prospects. Remember, you added these friends while doing your cold organic marketing. Now you're going to post a call to action for a free lead magnet on your personal profile. Remember that your lead magnet should create a need for your core offer. So assuming you sell website development services, your lead magnet post will say something like, hey, I've just created a quick guide to help you design a high converting landing page. Who wants it? You'd be surprised how many people comment on your post asking for this lead magnet. Now comes step 2. You've just been given permission to contact these people. So you're going to reply to their comment and let them know that you'll send them the info and to check their inbox. Remember, do not lead with any offer or links, not even the links to your free lead magnet. Send the prospect a message and let them know that you're reaching out from your post about the item you're giving away. And once they let you know that they've received this message, then you'll give them access to it. Okay? The trick to not getting suspended by Facebook is to have a high percentage of people engaging with you over chat. Instead of just you sending out messages, you want people messaging you. By asking them to respond to your post, respond to you before you post a link, you're basically telling Facebook's algorithm that these people want to hear from you. If the individual does not respond, then you can follow up through your post and let them know that you sent them a message and just check their spam folder. So this prospect responds finally, and you deliver the lead magnet with a link. I like to use links to major services like Google Drive so that my personal link doesn't get banned or suspended for any reason. Your lead magnet should be easy to consume within 5 minutes and include a link to your booking calendar to help with the next steps. Now that you've delivered the lead magnet, and you can now ask the individual a yes or no question that will open up the conversation. Because this lead magnet was designed for a high converting landing page, in this example, I would ask the prospect something like this. Hey, I'm curious, are you looking to optimize an existing landing page or build a new one from scratch? Well, that's going to open them up to further conversation. It's a simple way to lead the prospect into that conversation about their new or existing landing pages. While having a conversation with your prospect, it should be 100% about them and not about you. If they ask you a direct question about what you do, then only answer with a direct response to their question. The rest of the conversation should be completely about the prospect. The goal here is to find out if the prospect has a problem that you can solve. So say something like, do you have everything that you need to deploy your landing page? If they respond with a no, then you ask them what they're missing, and you'll find a pain point that you could possibly solve. The goal here is to first identify a problem, and then you can offer to help them solve that problem. Okay, that's the simple 4-step process that you can use to book your calendar with prospects looking for your services. Be sure to combine this with the organic marketing strategy that I outlined in the Facebook group. If you didn't get that video resource yet, you'll have an option to join the Facebook group at the bottom of this page. If you're finding it difficult to turn these booked meetings into paying clients, or you just want to start closing 20 to 80% of your booked meetings, then I encourage you to consider speaking with us about your closing needs. We'd love to help you maximize your revenue by closing more contracts and adding more clients to your business. After learning about your offer, I'd make my calendar available for your appointment setting prospect. I'd take any calls you lined up with people interested in your high ticket services. We have the ability to close 60 to 80% of the prospects we talk to, and all we ask for is 10 to 30% pure commission of the deals we close for you. Our commission comes from the initial packages sold. You get to keep the monthly recurring revenue. The percentage is based on the size of the initial package processed, all agreed upon in advance. And for your information, we prefer to close 3-month packages up front, ranging from $3,000 to $15,000 US. Now, of course, our close rate is depending on your offer, and we'll cover that on the call. Even if you don't have enough appointments, we might still be able to help you. There's no games, no catches here. We're just looking to help both business owners on both ends make more money. So if you're interested, click the link on this page to watch the closing webinar to see if that's a good fit for you. Then hop on a call with us to see if it's a good fit for us.